Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Typhoon Betty has maintained its strength as it moves west-northwest over the sea east of Batanes. Based on its latest tracking, Betty was last spotted 315 kilometers east of Basco, Batanes. It has maximum winds of 150 kilometers per hour with gustiness of up to 185 kilometers per hour. Betty is forecast to generally move slowly between today until tomorrow as it turns northward over the waters east of Batanes. Betty is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility late Thursday or early Friday. However, rains brought about by the typhoon will persist in extreme northern Luzon. Under these conditions, flooding and landslides are possible. Signal number 2 remains up over Batanes, the northeastern portion of Cagayan, and the Babuyan Islands. Meanwhile, signal number 1 is still up over the rest of mainland Cagayan, northern and eastern portions of Isabela, the eastern part of Ilocos Norte, the northern parts of Kalinga, and the northeastern portion of Abra. As a result, over 40 tourists are now stranded in Batanes due to the typhoon. Batanes is still experiencing strong waves, which makes traveling by boat that much more dangerous. The provincial government says it is now extending assistance to the stranded tourists and passengers. Local authorities also warned locals of strong winds, especially those residing in houses made of light materials.
Maging alerto at handa sa anumang oras mula ngayon. Ihanda po natin ang mga pangunahing pangailangan katulad ng pagkain, tubig, damit, first aid kits, flashlight at cellphones.
Back in Manila, over 200 passengers are also left stranded at the Manila North Port early Tuesday. The Philippine Ports Authority had to cancel trips due to technical issues and inclement weather. In Baguio City, strong winds have also been felt, where the red alert status has been raised along with the rest of the Cordillera region. Classes from preschool to senior high school have likewise been suspended for the day in the City of Pines. The regional government is also keeping watch for possible landslides in nearly 700 barangays. In Cagayan, the local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office has called on residents to temporarily move to evacuation centers. Some parts of the province have endured heavy rains throughout the day. Authorities also warn residents living near the ocean of the possible effects of the typhoon. 4 houses in one barangay in Baler, Aurora have been destroyed after a storm surge brought by the typhoon. The PDRRMO in the province says that these houses were easily destroyed because they were made of light materials. And although no casualties were reported, the local government is now examining the extent of the damage to find out how much assistance the families need. The NDRRMC says that over 11,200 individuals have been affected by Typhoon Betty so far. In its 8 a.m. report, the agency says that affected individuals were reported in 55 barangays in Cagayan, Central Luzon, Western Visayas, and the Cordilleras. Over 5,000 persons have evacuated from their homes due to the typhoon. The NDRRMC also reported that assistance worth more than 1.8 million pesos have been provided to the victims so far. Time to pause for a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Senator Robin Hood Padilla has resigned as Executive Vice President of PDP Laban. Padilla says he wants to concentrate on fulfilling his duties as senator. With that, he explained that the party needs an EVP who can devote more time to its affairs. The senator noted, though, that he intends to remain a member of PDP Laban. Padilla, who ran under the party, topped the Senate race in the May 2022 elections. And some senators have expressed their reservations on the Maharlika Investment Fund. Senator Amy Marcos believes that the fund's purpose is still not clear. Senators are currently fast-tracking deliberations on the proposed MIF bill, which has been certified as urgent by President Bongbong Marcos. Despite this, Senate Majority Leader Joel Villanueva assures that proposals will still be scrutinized thoroughly until Wednesday. But Senator Amy says it should also be made clear where the government will be getting funding for the measure, noting that current funds are not enough for such investments.
Ako, kung sakasakaling minamadali, hindi ako papayag kasi malaking pera yan, mababaon ang ating mga anak at hindi dapat minamadali yung ganyan. Ang balita ko, pati yung DOF, may pinapasok pang amendment.
Senator Cheese Escudero also expressed his concern over the funding of the MIF. He notes that Maharlika Investment Corporation, the body that will be overseeing the investment fund, has not undergone a test of economic viability. Escudero says this is required under the 1987 Constitution, based on the provision of the establishment of government-owned and controlled corporations, or GOCCs. The lawmaker says this will serve as basis in assessing whether the fund has the potential to earn through investments.
Kung ito'y kikita nga ba o hindi? Dahil nga sa karanasan natin noong panahon ng Marcelo, ang daming nilikhang GOCC na lahat naman ay nalugi lamang. Sinasabi nila, makakatulong daw ito sa bansa dahil makakagawa ng tulay, ng kalye, ng dam, ng school building at iba mga ospital. Ang tanong ko, ito'y korporasyon. Sabi nila kikita. Nasaan ang kita ng gobyerno pag nagpagawa sila ng kalye?
And 7 political parties have reportedly signed an agreement affirming their alliance with the ruling Lakas Christian Muslim Democrats, or Lakas CMD. The parties that signed the agreement include the PDP Laban, the National Unity Party, the Nationalista Party, the Nationalist People's Coalition, the Party List Coalition Foundation, Partido Navoteño, and the Centrist Democratic Party of the Philippines. House Speaker Martin Romualdez said that the agreement is good until the 19th Congress ends in 2025. Political leaders signed the alliance agreement, citing their shared vision of a strong republic through sustainable growth and the development of regions in the country. One News Now will be back at 3 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.